Justice League International number 3, written by Dan Jurgens, art by Aaron Lepresti. We last left off with the team basically deciding, okay, we got to go fight these things, and then an alien out in space. And by these things, I mean the 4 giant Goliaths that appeared all over the world. This issue picks up with them, I guess, enacting the plan. And they're sitting outside the Hall of Justice, the burned down Hall of Justice, mind you, the 2 UN coordinators, and they're like, wow, this has just not worked at all. My career is in flames. The Justice League have failed in their one mission so far, and they're going out to fight some things that probably are going to kill them. Things aren't working out for me, are they? And then we see the Booster's plan is that, okay, these things came out of the ground, which means they were down there somewhere. So one person will distract the giant robots. We'll split into teams of 2. One person will distract each of the 4 giant robots, and the other person will go down underground and see what's inside the cavern. And we'll just do some investigating that way, see if there's some way to stop them. So this issue is literally just showing everyone enacting the plan. Like this, it's nothing else but that. So Booster and Batman are teamed up. They do the plan. Batman gets under. Booster follows soon after. They go to Russia. Rocket Red and Ice, they have a short little talk about how Rocket Red is kind of interested in fire and might give that a shot. I don't know. And then they do the thing. They go down under. When they go down under, though, we see that there are those little stone gremlin things, I think, that made an appearance in issue 1. Yeah. So those little stone gremlin things are there to capture them. And then we cut to back into the van real quick, actually, and the UN guy is getting a call saying, like, hey, just wanted to let you know something's happening. And the guy's like, is there a 5th giant robot out there? He's like, no, actually, there's a giant spaceship that just entered Earth's airspace. And he's like, oh, dear Lord, is it too much to ask for just one crisis at a time? But Guy Gardner's standing literally outside the van with, a hearing equipment construct, and he's like, well, guess that's why they need me. So he flies off towards the spaceship. Cut to South Africa. Fire and Vixen are there. Fire's distracting. Vixen badgers her way down under the ground. When they get down there, they're ambushed by all these little rock golem things, and they're immediately beaten and carried off. And then Canada, where the last one is, we have Iron General in whatever, and I forget her name, but the British one, who's not very good at fighting. And she even makes that point. She has a little conversation saying, like, hey, I'm just here for the PR. I didn't actually think we'd do any, major Earth-saving fighting stuff. And Iron General's like, well, it's not your fault. You weren't trained for this. All right. And they see that the giant has become active. It's shooting its laser beam up into the sky. So he's like, well, it looks like we don't need a distraction. And he grabs her. They dive down into a hole. And again, they're immediately attacked by those little rock golem things. The difference being is that they actually managed to get away. Iron General manages to save Godiva. That's her name. Godiva. And they start making their way down deeper into the cave. Cut back to Batman in Peru with Booster Gold. They come across this alien technology, this giant, vast orb of red swirling liquid or something. And they're like, okay, all right, well, this is definitely alien. Maybe it communicates with the other giants or some other thing. Let's go find out. Batman needs to get to the control panel. Booster has to hold off all the little rock gremlins. He's not doing so well. He makes the specific point that one of them has grabbed his junk, and it hurts. Never change, Booster. But then they say, okay, so someone out there is watching, and it's not another golem. It's someone out in space. So that's what Batman discovers. Meanwhile, we see all the lasers are triangulating into some massive ball of energy that's right above this spaceship. And guy goes up and he's like, all right, well, drills his way in, starts looking around, and as soon as the moment he arrives, he gets bashed in the head by the giant alien we saw at the end of issue 2. And the alien's like, a lantern? I expected more. You'll be one of my easier kills. As Guy is just unconscious, face down on the ground. And that's where we end, with seemingly everything going wrong, as these issues always end. I didn't dislike it. It was a fine little thing. My biggest issue is the fact that all 4 people did the exact same thing. It's a character building issue more than anything else, but like the character they build is Vixen is here like for her people's sake. Godiva doesn't know how to fight. Red Rocket wants to get with fire. Like, it's not deep characterization. It's very much just like and here's a little fact. It's a flash fact that's just popping up and saying like, by the way, did you know? But no, it's nothing that fantastic, but it is forwarding the story because the Giants are activating and Guy's back and he's on the ship. So it is moving it forward. It's just nothing super huge to write home about. I'm going to give this one a 5.5. It's fine. It's nothing great. It's got its issues. I just wish that maybe we didn't just show that it happened to one of them and then do quick cuts to the other one. But instead they showed how did they distract them each time? How did the person get down in the hole each time? How did the other person follow? What did they find? How did they fight the rock islands? For each one. It's like, that's not necessary. Just show us one example, show us the template, and then show us the variations thereof. We can fill in the gaps to assume that fire probably distracted the giant thing with fire. Done. But no, 5.5. I'm still wanting to see where it goes at least, so that's something. But I think that's more just a sunk cost than me actually being that interested.